Did you see this over the weekend? Really, it happened on Friday, but there was a standoff at Tennessee. Nico Iamaleava, quarterback of the Tennessee Volunteers, helped lead them to the playoff last year, was in a holdout situation and contract negotiations with the university. Nico was already guaranteed $2 million a season in NIL. Had a 4-year deal for $8 million. Was going to make 2.2 this year. Said not enough. Whoa, really? More than $2 million ain't enough in NIL money? He wanted more, wanted to renegotiate that NIL contract. Tennessee called his bluff and said, we're not doing it. And now Nico is entering the transfer portal. This, everybody, is one of those Ed O'Bannon moments in college sports. O'Bannon challenged the EA Sports video game monopoly and said, if I'm in that game, I should be getting money. If it's in the game, it's in the game. I should be getting some cash. And after years of that in court, he finally won the case, and it kind of broke open the idea that amateur athletes could be compensated for their likeness, which led to NIL, name, image, likeness. You remember this right now. The fact that Nico said, we might have a contract of NIL, but I want more and I'm holding out, was the first public big name contract holdout, right? I mean, it was wild to see this the other day on social media when you had Pete Thamel, nobody's better than Pete, for ESPN, framing it as Nico's been in conversations with Tennessee about a new contract. It's a college kid. Well, one of two things is going to happen. Either Nico's going to go somewhere else and get more money for an NIL deal, and we're now going to have that floodgate open to where if you don't like your current deal, you say, I'm holding out for more, and you'll get it because somebody's going to give it to you, right? And now it even breaks open more the type of stability of player movement or lack thereof. Or B, he's not going to get it, or he's going to get it and stink, and that's going to close up shop on programs, universities, bending to the will of these guys. Look, there was a lot of college administrators and coaches and ADs applauding Tennessee. They do not want to see this happen with other players where they've already given them a ton of money. I mean, again, $2.2 million for Nico to have played this year for Tennessee at quarterback. 2.2 mil, not enough. College football's power structure does not want to see him succeed. They wanted to see Tennessee hold the line. Tennessee did. Jeremy Pruitt says nobody's bigger than the power T. We'll see. We'll see if that's the case. Because if Nico is phenomenal somewhere and leads a team to a national championship, then you're going to see those guys get their way. But this is a real watershed moment in college football. And the only way this gets solved, let's face it, is actual contracts, pay for play contracts. And that if you break your contract, there's a penalty from a player side. And that contracts can be purchased, can be bought out. But if you are locked into a contract that you sign, you are indebted to that team, that program for X number of years, for X number of dollars, and that's going to be the way that it goes. It's going to limit movement. Now, I think that's the way that it should happen because it'll protect the players and it'll protect the universities. It works at the professional level. I think ultimately we have to get there. This might be the thing that gets us there because a player is going to make $2.2 million and he was under an NIL contract and said, no, I want more. I'm not coming to practice until I get it. And the university said, well, then you're no longer a volunteer. You're no longer a player. And how ironic is it that it's a volunteer player as we talk about salaries, liabilities, and contracts. But it really is a watershed moment. We just don't know which way it's going to go. A lot of pressures on the shoulders of Nico as the precedent.